veritable March Madness weekend of sports came to an end on St. Patrick's Day, as this year, which we have reassured our dear Umbrella and all our OG supporters is a turnaround year, continued to live up to its billing. As swashbuckling Manchester United turned their fortunes around to wipe the floor with long-term rival Liverpool. 4 exceptional players scored 4 scintillating goals, including a Ryan Giggs-style breakaway goal en route to the 1999 treble. It was indeed a worthy ending to a remarkable weekend of thrilling sporting encounters, which had started the previous day, with the final 3 matches to the Six Nations rugby tournament. All the 3 rugby matches were highly competitive and closely contested, including the wooden spoon match between Wales and Italy. This year, Italy turned their fortunes around to hand the wooden spoon to Wales. This match was swiftly followed by an unexpectedly tense encounter between the hitherto rampaging champions, Ireland, and a resurgent Scotland, coming back off a historic loss to Italy, to give Ireland a run for their money. The final match between France and England was just something else to behold. It could aptly have been described as knockout chaos, reminiscent of the heavyweight encounter between Anthony and Francis, in Jeddah, just over a week earlier. Only this time, it was not one-sided, as both protagonists exchanged devastating blows that would have knocked out lesser opponents. When Marcus Smith delivered England's 3rd knockout blow, there was an expectation that France would not make the count. But alas, or happily, depending on your outlook, France got off the canvas to turn their fortunes around and snatch victory out of the jaws of defeat. However, England lost gallantly and even in defeat, had turned their fortune around to end the tournament better than they had started, by showing the type of attacking play that augurs well for the future. As we were basking in the euphoria of the auto-satisfaction from the weekend, suddenly, for some inexplicable reason, the sun cast a shadow over our joy, with the headline, "Kate Outdoors, Happy and Healthy Princess Kate, spotted out and about for first time since surgery, as she visits farm shop with Wills." For days, we tried not to engage, but the insult to one's intelligence, from this obviously fake and contrived narrative, was just too much, and we had to set the record straight, as it appears the mainstream media are reluctant to do so. Before setting out why this was yet another disgraceful and audacious attempt at gaslighting that has come to represent today's media, we invite those of you who haven't yet done so, to like, comment, share, subscribe and click the notification icon, to be notified when the next video is uploaded. Okay, quick background. Public speculation had been growing about Kate's well-being, because she hadn't been seen or heard since she had abdominal surgery on January 16th. 54 days later, on March 10th, in what would appear to be an attempt to quell the raging conspiracy theories, Kensington Palace put out a Mother's Day picture of Kate and her children. This picture was purportedly taken by her husband. However, to the couple's discredit, the picture turned out to be fake, and the conspiracy theories went into overdrive. 1 week later, just a few hours after Manchester United had sent Liverpool away from Old Trafford, with their tail between their legs, in what appears to be an astonishing doubling down on an already discredited strategy, and with just 2 hours to midnight, The Sun published an article bereft of evidence, purportedly representing that William and Kate had been out and about the previous day, watching their children taking part in sports, and paying a quick visit to the farm shop. This Sun article offered no evidence to back up the reporter, who had not been present at any of the events, which included the trip to the farm shop and watching the royal children taking part in sporting activities. So, the Sun would have us believe that this wife of the heir, and mother of the future king, who was the subject of so much public speculation, because she hadn't been seen in public, sauntered up with her husband and heir to the throne, to watch their kids engaging in sporting activities, with other members of the public, without one person either commenting, or taking and posting photos on social media. The original article provided no details, names, descriptions, or even gender for the alleged onlookers and witnesses, who all made indistinguishable, generic comments and remarks. The reporter might as well have just stayed at his keyboard and made up the story. The video link in the article was a Lonely Planet tour guide of the walk to the farm shop, bereft of people. one can only deduce that all the random witnesses and onlookers from Saturday got together over a campfire and agreed not to post anything of this momentous occasion on their social media, but instead return the following Sunday to await the arrival of the Sun reporter so they could hand their scoops to him on a silver platter. Somehow, the following Monday, this phantom article started to sprout evidence, as what would appear to be the only video that had been recorded by an onlooker on Saturday replaced Sunday's tour guide video. Or, perhaps the reporter knew beforehand that the evidence was coming, so he set out the storyline in advance. How the only video that was shot by a random individual conveniently ended up in the hands of the Sun newspaper and its US stablemate, TMZ, is a mystery that even Agatha Christie cannot solve. By an amazing coincidence, TMZ were the ones who published the 4th of March picture of Kate being driven by her mother, which fueled speculation about her well-being. So, it is somewhat fortuitous that they somehow came about a video to dispel their video, and whoever took that video in Windsor had the means and wherewithal to reach out exclusively to TMZ's UK stablemate. The updated article referenced one Nelson Silver as the person who took the video. Mr. Silver claimed he had stood beside Kate in the shop, which would not only mark a security failure, but also mean that Mr. Silver would have had to have left the shop before the couple, to wait outside furtively, so that he could record the video of them walking outside the shop with their shopping bag. Then only share the details with his close family on WhatsApp, the Sun, and of course TMZ. All the other witnesses and onlookers who remained faceless and sexless kept their experience to themselves. Unfortunately for the couple, and not unsurprisingly, this shoddy attempt at gaslighting, which was even worse than the Mother's Day fiasco, has not quietened the conspiracy theories, but has instead given them the kind of wings that would make Christian Horner go to the toilet. There is now a widely held belief that the video was staged, using body doubles. Why did Kate not attend the St. Patrick's Day parade, if she had been well enough the day before to do all the activities attributed to her, including moving so briskly while carrying a shopping bag? Why did William not carry the shopping bag for his convalescing wife? It is unclear whether William and Kate went shopping before or after watching their children play sports. If so, did they drop the children off before going shopping, or left them unattended while they shopped? Why has Kate not spoken to the people directly through a video or in-person news conference, to put all the speculation to bed, as advised by their closest ally, Piers the truth teller, Morgan? What accounts for the difference in Kate's physique in the 2 weeks between the March 4th, 10th and 18th images? Why was Mr. Silver the only person to record the couple? Why did none of the onlookers or witnesses including Mr. Silver post anything on social media? Why, if looking so healthy, is she expected to resume public duties almost a month later, around April 16th? Needless to say, this disgraceful ploy has backfired woefully, and will continue to implode as people who had been drafted in start to feel the pressure of the internet sleuths. Good luck, Mr. Silver.